In the world of retail AI bets, BigBear.ai, BBAI, is being cast as the next Palantir, the underdog that can multiply 5x in a year, just like Palantir did in 2024. But hype alone doesn't carry a stock for very long. To sustain momentum, you need leadership that can marry technology with execution, government relationships, and discipline. That's why the hiring of a new CEO in January 2025 drew so much attention. That CEO is Kevin McAleenan. But who is he and can he deliver? Let's walk through his journey and see if his resume matches the challenge that Big Bear has ahead. Act 1. From Law to Homeland Security. Kevin McAleenan was born in Honolulu in 1971. He studied at Amherst, then earned his law degree at the University of Chicago. After law school, he practiced law in California at Shepard Mullen and Gunnison Detmer. But after 9/11, he pivoted to public service, joining the newly created Office of Anti-Terrorism at the U.S. Customs Service. By the mid-2000s, he was port director at LAX, overseeing operations at the airport and 17 other facilities. Over the next decade, he rose steadily, acting assistant commissioner, deputy commissioner, and then acting commissioner of Customs and Border Protection, CBP. By 2018, he was confirmed as CBP Commissioner, and in 2019, he briefly served as Acting Secretary of Homeland Security, overseeing agencies like TSA, the Coast Guard, and the Secret Service. His tenure meant managing huge budgets, sensitive operations, and rapid response crises. These weren't back office roles. They were some of the most mission-critical jobs in government. As you will soon see, all of these experiences will play a critical role in his path to Big Bear. Before we continue, if you like more videos about Big Bear, I need you to help me out. These videos take days to research, verify, and produce, but all I ask of you in return is to like and subscribe to help us reach more investors like you. And that way, you won't miss any of the next videos we create about companies that can make you money. Now, let's get back to Big Bear. Okay, so act number 2. Private sector and Pangiam. When McAleenan, yes, I'm struggling with that name. Bear with me. When Kevin left government in late 2019, he didn't fade into the background. Instead, he co-founded Pangiam, a biometrics and AI-driven security company focused on digital identity and secure travel. He served as CEO and chair, leading Pangiam until the acquisition by Big Bear in 2024. After the acquisition, Big Bear named him president in March 2024. His new job? Integrate Pangiam into Big Bear, align the Vision AI business, and push forward on biometrics and identity technology. This positioned him at the crossroads of Big Bear's government contracts, technology development, and product strategy. Act 3. Becoming CEO of Big Bear. On January 15, 2025, Big Bear officially appointed McAleenan as CEO and added him to its board. The company emphasized his mission focus, operational discipline, and technology experience as key reasons for the appointment. At the time, Big Bear was unprofitable, still is, and facing investor skepticism. Results for Q2 of 2025 showed revenue falling to $32.5 million, widening EBITDA losses, and a net loss of $228.6 million, driven largely by non-cash charges. Guidance was cut, and the stock dropped sharply. Investors needed more than hype. They needed a plan to sustain growth. They still do. The hope was that McAleenan's leadership could provide that path. Act 4. Strengths, alignment, and potential weaknesses. Government and national security credibility is perhaps McAleenan's strongest asset. He spent decades inside the very bureaucracies Big Bear is trying to sell into, which means he understands procurement cycles, mission priorities, and risk appetites like few others. For an AI defense contractor, that kind of institutional knowledge is invaluable. When Big Bear pitches to DHS, DoD, or intelligence agencies, having someone who has sat on the other side of the table gives the company a real edge in credibility and trust. Operational skill and discipline also stand out in his career, running Customs and Border Protection and later serving as Acting Secretary of Homeland Security. meant managing hundreds of thousands of employees, overseeing multi-billion-dollar budgets, and ensuring mission-critical operations ran without fail. That's not just management, it's operational discipline at a national scale. Bringing that mindset into a young AI company could tighten execution, streamline processes, and help integrate acquisitions like Pangiam more effectively. Domain expertise in biometrics and AI is another advantage he brings to the table. Leading Pangiam gave him direct experience with digital identity, computer vision, and secure travel technologies. While he's not a career engineer, he's worked closely with teams building real products in vision AI and identity verification. That background aligns neatly with BigBear's ambitions in areas like sensor fusion, border security applications, and biometric solutions, giving him both credibility and practical insights. But there are also weaknesses. The shift from government to private sector profitability is one of the most significant hurdles. In government, budgets are fixed and profit is irrelevant. At BigBear, revenue growth, margins, and quarterly earnings matter most. Investors want top-line acceleration and visible progress towards profitability. Translating a government-first mindset into financial discipline will be a test of his adaptability. Then, there's the scrutiny of capital markets. BigBear's Q2 2025 results showed revenue down to $32.5 million, widening adjusted EBITDA losses and a net loss of $228.6 million, driven by non-cash charges. They also cut full-year guidance. Numbers like these make it clear that the hype still must be matched with fundamentals. Investors may give McAleenan some patience because of his resume, but without consistent improvement in the financials, enthusiasm could wane. This is especially true when the company chooses not to run their earnings calls live and instead opts for recorded statements. Investors notice this, as evidenced by the fact that retail investors complained about exactly this in the comments of one of my earlier BigBear analysis videos. My advice? Kevin needs to embrace BigBear's current station and engage directly with investors if he wants them to stick around while he and the team works towards brighter days. Critics also highlight the scalability of BigBear's business model as a challenge. Many argue the company is too reliant on custom government contracts, building bespoke solutions that limit margins instead of a repeatable platform approach like Palantir. If that structural issue holds true, McAleenan's ability to win contracts may not be enough to fix the margin problem at the heart of the business. Finally, there is the question of domain stretch. McAleenan is clearly at home in Homeland Security, border operations, and national defense. But BigBear also wants to branch into commercial markets like logistics, supply chain, and manufacturing. Whether his network and expertise can extend beyond the public sector to drive growth in these areas remain uncertain. Act 5. What to watch from Kevin and BigBear. For investors and watchers of BigBear alike, here are the signals to monitor during Kevin's leadership. Is revenue growth returning? Are margins improving? Does the contract backlog, about $380 million as of June 2025, continue to grow? Are partnerships like the DEF CON AI collaboration in military readiness converting into meaningful revenue? And most importantly, can McAleenan convince Wall Street that BigBear's story is more than just another speculative AI play? What's for sure is that he'll need both institutional investors and his current crowd of retail traders to get to the other side. Okay, so can Kevin McAleenan's journey from law to Homeland Security to biometrics and now AI provide BigBear the leadership muscle it needs to turn speculative hype into sustainable success? He brings rare access to government buyers, operational discipline, and credibility in national security. But execution, margins, and investor trust will ultimately decide the story. Only time and the quarterly results, of course, will tell. For now, he is the board's most logical bet to help BigBear close the gap between ambition and reality. But what do you think? Can Kevin McAleenan be the leader who finally transforms BigBear into a profitable and trusted AI powerhouse? Or is this just another hype cycle waiting to fade? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into companies shaping the future of tech and finance. Thanks for watching. I'm Lincoln with BoAcademy.org. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one.